It was a sunny afternoon when the peace of our neighborhood was shattered. My son, Alex, had just returned home after spending the morning doing what he loved, exploring the outdoors and soaking up the quiet nature of our property. As a combat veteran, I valued that tranquility, and I worked hard to protect it. But Karen, the local HOA president, was a constant reminder that some people didn't understand the value of privacy and personal space. Alex, who suffers from PTSD after his time in the service, has moments where he needs solitude to cope. He's made great strides, but loud noises and sudden stress can send him into a panic. I do everything I can to make our home a safe, peaceful place for him to recover, but Karen's constant interference was starting to take its toll. I had just stepped outside to check on Alex when I saw Karen walking her dog down the road. Her pit bull, always off-leash, had a history of being aggressive, but Karen didn't seem to care. She was so engrossed in her own world that she didn't notice the danger she was about to unleash. Without warning, the dog lunged toward Alex, who was sitting on the porch. I could see the terror in his eyes as the dog charged at him. He froze, unsure of how to react, his body tensing with fear. My heart raced as I rushed forward, but I was too late. The dog barked loudly, and Alex began to panic, unable to cope with the sudden surge of anxiety. "Get your dog!" I shouted at Karen, running toward them. But Karen stood there, completely unfazed. "It's just a dog. He's fine," she called back dismissively, not understanding the weight of the situation. I didn't hold back any longer. I stepped between Alex and the dog, putting myself in harm's way. "Ma'am," I said, my voice steady but filled with authority. "I'm a combat veteran, and I don't need a dog to make my son's trauma worse. Get control of your animal right now." Karen blinked, finally processing the seriousness of the situation. She called her dog back with a grunt, but the damage had already been done. Alex was visibly shaken, his breath quickening. I could see the panic in his eyes. I looked Karen in the eye, my jaw clenched. "You've done enough," I said. "And if you ever let your dog do that again, I'll take legal action." She mumbled an apology and walked away, but I knew that wouldn't be the last time she tried to cause trouble. But for now, I'd protected my son, and I was ready to take on whatever Karen threw our way next.